Hey everybody, welcome back. I have to pee so freaking bad, and I decided to do this in my car, so now I'm gonna have to hold it for the next 30 minutes, which is fine because actually, it's probably not fine. When I need to pee, I need to pee. I'm not very good at holding it. Anyways, I am just, I don't know. I'm not in a very good mood today, and I got a lot of sleep, and I went to the gym, and I was feeling good this morning, but for some reason, right now, I did not really want to record or anything, but sometimes the episodes are more authentic when I'm not like myself and like you get to see every bit of part of me, like every what see, it's already starting out bad. It's okay. Welcome back to Caffeine and Confessions. Today I have on my silly goose shirt. My silly goose shirt. Okay, let's get into it. Shh. I'm gonna start out with something extremely boring. Small minded versus growth minded. What mindset do y'all have? This is how you change your life. Changing your life 2.0. What type of mindset do you have? If you can just lose the small minded mentality, you can actually free your life, y'all. So, my first quote of the day, my first lose your small-minded mentality. God. Oh, okay, that was so hard. Let's get through this. Oh, why am I writing down the most cringy ass things? TikTok's got me in a chokehold for the motivational TikToks. Anyways, the hardest opponent will be yourself. These are some good quotes for y'all. Quotes, whatever they're called. What do you want to call them? Inspirational messages for everyone out there. It will always be yourself. Oh, I can't stress this enough. No one is doing anything to your life. No one is responsible for your life except yourself. And anything that you're going through, or like even if you play a sport, this just related to me hard. It hit hard because I played a sport most of my life, and literally my biggest opponent was myself. Like, there was just this peak that I hit because I could not get past my thoughts saying, like, oh, you're not as experienced as all these other players. You didn't start tournaments until you were, like, in high school. Most of these kids have been playing tournaments since they were super young. And just all these things that are constantly in the back of your head all the time can ruin it for you. It can ruin it for you. And I could never get past it. And that's why I had to basically choose a different path and choose a different way of life, because I was never going to get anywhere thinking like this, and I could not break the cycle of these negative thoughts. Okay, yes, let's get to it. That's just some good talk right there. I had my first day of actual in-school college, and oh, that was a little voice crack. That was last week, and it actually got canceled. LOL. Got ready, got up, went to gym, got ready, got up. I already said that. And then I went to school, and we sat out the room. We sat out the. Here we go. We sat outside the room for about 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to go in, and then some lady just came up with a sign and was like, "Class dismissed." I was like, "What? Not my first day. Not my first day, please." Okay. Anyways, so that was actually kind of nice, but also, I don't know, I was kind of excited. But I went to class. I have class twice a week, so I went to class again. It was actually so chill. I have a small group of people in my class, so I'm actually excited because the class I'm taking is media and mass media and society. So we're doing a lot of like presentations and like public speaking, right? Because I'm going into journalism. So hence like the class. You have to get up and talk, and it just was like super chill, like small. I love small classes. I feel like I'm better at communicating without 100 million eyes on me, as I'm saying this to 100 million, however many people are going to see this. It's different when you're filming besides standing in front of them, right? You can just feel the eyeballs. Right now I don't feel the eyeballs. Right now I'm looking at myself. So, yeah, but I have realized that having in-person school is so freaking pointless. Why are we doing in-person school anymore? Like this, like it should all be online. I get like maybe socializing, right? I cannot believe the difference because I never had an in-person class like since middle school. But anyways, I've done everything online, and having all my classes online, even last semester I had my classes online, and going into school and then seeing the work I had to go to do when I got home, it's the same. Like that you just have an hour extra of class for no reason. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like each of my classes maybe take me an hour a day, okay? This class that I have in person takes me an hour in class and then an hour when I get home because I have to do all the online work. Why are we doing in-person classes? They're so pointless. The lectures can be videoed these days. You don't need to be there in person. Anyways, I could go on and on about this, but it's kind of boring. You know, it's been hard to be excited for, like, the weekends and days off for me right now because I really don't have anyone to do anything with. So I actually do like keeping busy, and when I do get a day off, I low-key dread it because I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not gonna be productive and I don't have anyone to do anything with, so I'm not having fun. Like, what? And I can have fun by myself, right? Like, after this I'm gonna go get a soda out, and we had a soda shop open in California. Utah is having an effect on California. The dirty sodas, if you know what I'm talking about. Dirty sodas, like soda with syrup and creamer in it. Anyways, I'm going to get one because I am deprived from not being in Utah. But see, like, I can have fun by myself. I can go do literally whatever I want. It's just different. Like, it's just you and your thoughts when you're alone doing stuff. It's not like you're having conversations with people and stuff. It's good to be by yourself, but it's good to have balance. Right now I don't have any balance. I'm just alone most of the time. So I'm going to call up my friend, see if she can come, but I don't think she will be able to because my friends are also very busy. Yeah, so that's basically my life right now. I don't really get excited for my days off because I just am like kind of depressed on my days off. I'm like, now what am I going to do with myself? But also I have to redo my nails, so that's great. This one broke off. So depressing. It's okay. It's what you get when you lift weights. Like, it's inevitable. You're gonna break a nail. Why did I say that? I don't know. I guess that's just another thing I'm gonna do today. Mac's new album dropped like 2 days ago. This episode is coming out like 2 weeks from now, so this is not gonna be recent talk. But basically, his album came out a couple days ago, and I did not like it initially. I liked 2 songs, Mannequin and Rick's Piano. And but they released a song early. It was called $5 Pony Rides. That one was good. That one, I actually really enjoyed that one, and I think they knew it was the best one out of the whole album. That's why they dropped it early, and it really was. Besides Mannequin's my new favorite, but that's probably my second favorite. Anyways, what am I saying? Yeah, initially I didn't like the album, but if you're one for words, like I talked about in my last episode about the Taylor Swift stuff, you know, if you're one for the words, it really, really was depressing to listen to and hard to hear because, like, I knew, I could, like, feel it in my soul. Like, London from 2024 would have ate that shit up because, I wonder if they were on film. That was so cutesy of them. There's 2 of them driving on a moped around the block. But basically, anyways, yeah, London from 2024 would eat that shit up. She would love it. Now, listening to it, I just can't do it because I don't want to put myself back in the hole. Like, listening to sad music, like I've said, makes you sad. So, but some of the songs are so good. So good. But anyways, I talked to a lot of people about what they thought about it because most of the songs, the first song is literally just a tambourine. I'm like, what are they doing? It's like they're scrounging about to find music to put out for him. It was really, like, most of the songs are like, what is this? It's like a sample or something that he, like, never meant to release, right? He was just testing things out. which is cool. Like, it's interesting, especially, like, when artists pass away. You can, like, interpret the music any way you want because you'll never actually know what they meant. And you'll never actually know if that's what they, like, meant it to mean or, like, meant to put it out, right? So without them here to tell us, it can be interpreted anyway, which is awesome. Like, I feel like that's so cool. But anyways, I was talking to a bunch of people about if they liked it, and they're like, yeah, I actually fuck with it so much. I actually love it. And, like, I asked, like, maybe 5 different people. And it's just, like, I think you like it because it's Mac Miller. It's one of those things where it's, like, we know it's Mac Miller putting it out. So, of course, automatically you're going to love it because it's him, right? But if it were someone on the street making this music and put it out, you wouldn't give it a second thought. Honestly, most of the songs in that album, it's like, if someone else made this, if this wasn't Mac Miller, it would not get hype at all. You know? Does that make sense? So I think most of them, like, people are getting crazy and, like, hyped over because it's literally Mac Miller. So of course you're gonna love it. Let's move on though. Oh, but Mannequins. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not moving on. Mannequins and the lyrics, like, in that song, just hit me harder than anything I've ever listened to, honestly. Like, I resonated with that entire song, and that's why I love it so much. So, actually, sometimes I do listen to lyrics, but also, it was the whole experience, too. It wasn't just the lyrics. Like, everything about that song is just so interesting and different. Okay, I have a couple stories. I'm not gonna name drop, but you know who you are. Basically, my boyfriend does not have the best choice of friends. He's very much a people pleaser, and so he chooses friends that are having a hard time and, like, definitely is, like, their emotional support type of guy. And, like, no matter how he gets treated, his friends, like, by his friends, he will stick around because he feels bad. And also, another reason could be, like, he doesn't have a lot of friends right now, so, like, totally exposing you, sorry, but sometimes when you don't, you just hold on to the ones that you have instead of just sitting in your loneliness, right? Because it's easier. Everyone does that. Anyways, these are some stories from hanging out with a couple of his friends. Hold on, I'm going to come back to the story because I'm going to ask my boyfriend. I have a couple, but I just don't want to say anything that wasn't said because I don't want to, like, be spreading shit that's not true. Like, if you did something wrong, and I will share, like, but I'm going to tell it how it is. I'm not going to just say stuff that comes to my head. You know, does this make sense? Because I know I wouldn't get the wording right, but I know for sure my boyfriend remembers what happened, so... Oh my gosh, guys, I remember this story. I had to call my boyfriend really quick because I was like, dude, I am filming this podcast. I'm in the middle of an episode right now, and I totally spaced on what was said in the car, what happened, and what pissed him off. Okay, so we were in his friend's car in a arcade parking lot, and he had just gotten his car. This was his first day with it. But he never used a key start. I think he had a press start or something weird. Like, he didn't know how to start his own car. He didn't know you had to have the foot on the brake, right? So we're in the parking lot and his car won't start. And it's because he's not pressing on the brake. So Tanner's like, this is my boyfriend Tanner. Tanner says, bro, like, is teaching him how to do it. You need to step on the brake and then turn it this way. And then I start laughing because it was low-key funny. Like, we were all kind of laughing. And I was like, bro, you don't even know how to start your own car? And then he turns around and he says, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! And then turns to Tanner and goes, Tanner, your girlfriend's so fucking annoying. And we just sat in silence. Just shook. I guess he was sensitive to that because I didn't realize, like, I thought we were, like, joking around. Like, I didn't read the room. Apparently I didn't read the room. But then I just sat there and I was about to cry. And I think Tanner was in shock too. He didn't even say anything. We were just quiet. And Tanner also, just like I said, Tanner is a people pleaser. So he was just trying to help him and like chill him out. But yeah, he's apologized and been like, I don't know why I didn't say anything. Like, I don't know why I should have said like, you can't talk to my girlfriend that way or something like that, right? But it's okay. All is forgiven. And if Tanner's friend's watching this, I know I'm not gonna name drop him, but if you're watching this, I still remember this, and that is why I low-key have beef with you still. And that's why I stopped like talking to you and like hanging out when Tanner went to hang out with you. So you just can't treat people like that. I love how I'm directly talking to him right now. You can't. You literally can't. If you want to have friends, you can't act like that. That is just you're letting your emotions get the best of you at that point. You could have said something respectful, but when someone yells at me like that, that's it for me. I'm done. I'm out. I won't be talking to you again. Like, that's the last straw. You're done after that. And that's how more people should be. You should be dropping people, especially like some people let it go on forever. Like my boyfriend. They will let them keep doing this type of stuff and because they either want a friend or they feel bad for them, they stay with the same person. So let's not do that, everybody. Okay, I'm so glad I could remember that story. I have a couple stories for you guys on the next episode. What are our thoughts on wearing God and Bible hoodies? Is this like good or bad? In my opinion, I don't know. I feel like it's not like forcing religion on anyone or anything, right? Like, but then again, it's just like assuming that people are thinking the same way and like believe in that stuff, right? Or maybe they're like trying to advertise it, or they just like it and it's just like inspires them, so they're gonna wear it, right? There's so many different ways you can take this, but I guess if you're comparing it to like someone wearing an album on their hoodie, it's not like they're trying to convince you to listen to it, right? I think they just like it because it's cool. But I don't know. Like, I don't know because I've never worn them, and I don't believe in like, I don't know if I believe in the Bible or anything. I feel like there's a God. I do. Like, I almost know that there's a God, but I just don't trust the history behind any book that was written like that. And it's not like God's gonna hate me for not believing in the Bible, right? Because that shouldn't be how religion and like believing in him and stuff works. Like, people that are angry that you don't read the Bible and stuff and like you're gonna go to hell and stuff, that's like, God wouldn't do that. You know, you're saying all these things that you would do that if we didn't read the Bible and stuff, like, God wouldn't freaking punish us to hell, you know? Does that make sense? I keep saying that. Does that make sense? So I'm actually sincerely asking you guys. But I don't know. I think it's like comparing it to putting like a person on your shirt, like a celebrity or like a figure or something. I think it's kind of the same. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I think it's just more of a big deal when people are pushing it on other people because, I mean, if people wanted to believe, it's everywhere. It's over the entire world. It's not like you wearing this hoodie and spreading the word is going to do anything. People know about this stuff, right? Like, they can do the research. We have the freaking internet these days. It's not like we need people to go out and convince you, right? If you're interested and you're looking for something like that, you can get online and figure it out or buy a Bible or whatever you want, you know? We don't need to have people in our faces. So I guess it's kind of like, for me, when I see those, it's kind of like, I don't know if this is wrong though, because maybe they're not like, I don't know, because I don't wear the hoodies. Maybe they're not trying to like share and like put it on you, but I feel like personally attacked, like, you should be believing this. But maybe I'm just sensitive. I must be sensitive because that's kind of weird to think of it that way. I might just be sensitive to that type of stuff. I don't know. Can you guys believe Sky Fitness? Did anyone hear about this? It was a gym influencer on TikTok. She deleted all her old videos of how like she got a BBL and stuff, and she promotes her workouts telling people it's going to get everyone this butt. And it's literally, and it does look like pretty natural, because if you get a BBL and you are constantly in the gym working out your butt and building muscle on top, it will look more natural, but it's just like huge, right? I cannot believe she promotes her workouts with fake freaking results. She does like before and after videos, and it's not even like, girl, tell them that you got a BBL. She literally took down all her stuff, so no one knows. And the people that have been following her for a while know, but most of the new followers, she's like using it for clout. It's ridiculous, and it pisses me off. Anyone else pissed off about this? Because I am. I don't know why it angers me so much. It's just like people being dishonest angers me like to the max. So, anyways, last topic, last thing that I wanted to share. Oh, my phone keeps going on low power mode while I record. Does anyone else get offended when you play your music and someone doesn't like it? I'm going to go more in depth in why this is a thing. And if you guys don't agree and you don't get offended when someone doesn't like your music, good for you, but I kind of do. So this is my theory. People get offended because when you share your music with someone, it is kind of like giving a little piece of yourself and like you that you're sharing. Like, it's like a little bit, just like how it's going into like the artist's mind. It's like you resonate with the song, and so you're putting it out and sharing it with someone else. So it's almost like a personal attack when someone doesn't like the song that you play. What's even worse though is when you play a song that you think the other person in the car will like, and like you might not like that song a whole lot, like you're okay with it, but you played it for them and they say this song is ass. That is the worst feeling. I hate that. It's like, ugh, like I just did this for you and you didn't even like, you hate it? Like, but should I get mad at this? I don't know. It makes me sad. It's like, I didn't even want to listen to the song. I did this for you, and now you're bashing it. It's like, I don't even like the song. But then it's too awkward to say that. You're like, oh, okay, I'll switch it. But you're not going to be like, I don't know. Maybe you are straight up and you just say, oh, I picked this song for you. I don't even like it. You know, I could just do that from now on. I don't know anymore, guys. I think I'm gonna end on this, but let me think. Give me a good second to think. I have a couple stories for you guys on the next episode. I know this was like a shorter one, but it was good, and I don't know. It wasn't that great, but super random. I don't know. I kind of just skimmed over the topics too. I didn't even go really in depth, but we'll see you guys on I don't even know when this comes out because I'm recording it so early. I already have like 3 episodes recorded before this. Sometimes I just want to get it out, and I feel like I didn't actually feel like recording today, but I had like made it a plan to do it today since I had free time. So I was like, okay, I got to do this. But anyways, the next episode is super interesting. If you are planning on watching it, I'm going to give you a couple of insights to it. First, it's going to be on Mormon religion. Second, there will be talk about past experiences and how to get over the past. And you know what? That's all I'm gonna give you guys. So go watch next week's or this week's next episode. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a splendid day. And there's that British accent you know and love. Be silly gooses today. Go do something fun. Go get yourself a dirty soda like I'm about to do. Good day, everybody. See you later.